Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Thinking for yourself. Seems to be a rare and admirable quality these days. It's true. A lot of people don't think for themselves. It all ties into the whole brainwashing, codependence, self-awareness, whatnot. Spiritual awakening. It's just life. Call it whatever you want. No, not everybody is evolving their state of consciousness. Not everyone is broadening their perception and understanding of the world and what lies beyond. Like I say, all ties into brainwashing, just everybody's brainwashed. Every single person. From the moment you were born, people tell you what to think and believe and how to feel and all this. And most people go through life just a puppet of other people. They never think for themselves. Anytime something goes wrong in life, they turn to a friend, or they turn to a family member, or they look on TV or tarot cards, or that people don't think for themselves. Their minds are so cluttered with other people's thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and so on, they don't know who they are. They are buried beneath the collective. Whatever people are around them. And I've been fascinated with just the workings of the mind and how all this stuff works for a long, long time. Which is why I like to detach from other people and be alone and think for myself about what is real. What is the truth in a world full of lies? Because I see everybody trying to push their perspective and their belief and their opinion on everybody else. And I don't see anybody actually asking questions, trying to, bring people together into a sort of cultivating wisdom kind of thing. I just don't see it happening with people. The population is retarded in the most literal sense. Our evolution has been delayed, held back. Well, sort of, I feel like it's a net. It's a filter. We're going through a great filter right now, where you have all these religions and indoctrinations and all this toxic garbage in the media that people cling to. And what's happening, from my personal belief and my perspective, is all that toxicity that people have and hold, and all the people who cling to closed-minded perspectives and don't broaden their perspective and evolve. And that's what this is. This is evolution is wiping a lot of people out. And I understand that might be a lot to contemplate, but I assure you, I'll do what I can to help you out. Because, like I said, I've been sitting around turning myself into a psychic super soldier for the past 8 years. That's right. Brainwashing myself with affirmations and mantras, alchemy, frequencies, positive vibrations. I don't even bother with most of the music these days. I still like love songs, the good ones, the old ones, where you could really feel the love. Most people think it's cheesy. Cheesy is good. Cringe. Oh, yeah, that cringe is cleansing your soul of filth. Live, laugh, love. Learn to appreciate life. The beauty of who you are. And we have so much unlimited potential to tap into, but as I say, we are all just weighed down in our minds by everybody else's opinions, things we let get to ourselves, self-doubt, negativity, indoctrinated ignorance. You know, in the workforce, you'll see all the time people don't know how to think for themselves. You yourself probably, if you've ever, first day on the job, what do you do? And then they show you and it's like, oh, that's not hard, I can do that. Why do you need somebody to tell you in the first place? That's what I want to know. No, I've been in the same situation. And I'm literally sitting there wondering, like, okay, yeah, I mean, first day and everything, but I could have walked in and put two to two, together and just got to work. Why can't people think for themselves? It's a fascinating endeavor to explore the human mind, what it's capable of. What sort of barriers and blockages prevent us from using our mind in a way that's capable of making an everlasting impact on the world. But do we even want to do that? What's the point of that? From my practice, I've come to understand the reason we're on this earth is to take care of it, for one. And to raise happy little families. That's my belief. I've had all kinds of crazy dreams throughout my life. I want to do this and do that. And as you get older, you begin to realize, all of that really would just be draining. I want to be left alone, at home, not bothered with the woman I love. That's about it. But you see everybody these days giving up on love. Nobody believes in love anymore. They just want to, pursue material things. If anything, it's just for sex, another person. That's sick and fucked up and wrong, to be quite honest. This population is about to get wiped out. Because everyone has forgotten how to love. And people think it's a joke. Well, I've been contemplating on my soul's origin for quite some time. And I just feel this, like I said, I feel this really strong connection to Ma Kali. And now, after some pondering and discovering and whatnot, I've been led to this Kartikeya deity, the son of Ma Kali, who happens to be the god of war. And all I know is I wrote this poem years ago that I thought was really strange. It came to me out of nowhere, and it goes like this. I cried with the moon, I laughed with the stars, I'm one with the sun, I was born on Mars. All that I knew was nothing but lies, it was all untrue, now I've opened my eyes. I can see the frontier, now I am free. My path is now clear, I know not where it leads. So I don't know, I just sort of feel a really strong connection to this deity and feel like I'm about to have two wives and repopulate this earth after it gets scorched for its ignorance. And all the dumb dead people will make a great fertilizer for Ma's crops. Yeah, serious situation, ain't it? But it's a joke. Nobody takes it serious, so I'm gonna just make this video and put it on here for whoever's watching that might have more than half a brain. Who is able to, contemplate things and say, I'll take that with a grain of salt, which it might be onto something. So, it's all one love. I wish you all the best. Only the strong survive. Oh, yeah. So, I hope you are evolving every day in every way the best you can. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Learning new things, broadening your perception, spending time alone to detach from other people's, implanted thought forms and beliefs. That's great. See, I'll pick up. A lot of this, where we get other people's thoughts from, ties into our mother and father figure, our animus and anima. Yeah, it's a real deep psychology. But, that's why I ask, who do people cling to these days as a mother and father figure? Because that's what sort of dominates our mind and our thoughts. Everybody looks for somebody to cling to. Whether it's, whoever it is. Friend, family, celebrity. I feel a strong connection to Shiva and Ma Kali. It's like my mom and dad. Now I feel like I've become this Kartikeya character, God of War. It's just listening to the mantras, the energy in it. It's like, this is home. This is, But what is an identity? Attachment to identity is ego. People want to listen to me and say, oh, you're crazy. No, I'm very self-aware. Are you? I've been crazy in the past. I know what it feels like to have a head full of other people's thoughts and you don't know who you are. Yeah, it sucks. It's not a good place to be. But I'm not there no more. I found myself. I've been finding myself for years and years without the help of other people. I watch stuff on the internet, of course. But I don't cling to any of it. That Eckhart Tolle guy, I like to quote him a lot. Just because he played a significant role when I was going through my awakening. He's a good guru. They do exist. You won't find any in this con, but they're out there. Honestly, if there's any in Bharat, from what I've seen, they're probably living in the mountains. Sorry, but y'all messed up. You know, the reason India keeps getting invaded is because y'all forgot to honor mom. Y'all forgot Kartikeya. You know, the gods have always protected, the homes of those who honor them deeply. But the rivers, oh, my beloved Bharat, it's become a mess. It breaks my heart to see everybody worshiping Krishna. This whole ISKCON. You know, we think women love rape and pedophilia is okay. It's not good. That's the kind of stuff that gets the species erased. Ma is not happy. So if there's any people from ISKCON watching, I hope what I say lingers in your mind and you really think about it. Take time to yourself to really think about where you're at right now. Got nothing but love for you. If you don't make it, better luck next life. You'll get there. Only the strong survive. You gotta get good at the cycle. See, people want to go to heaven, eternal salvation, yay! Free me from the cycle of reincarnation. Doesn't work that way. How it actually works, if you want to be free from the cycle, I feel like you just have to get really good at the cycle. You know? You're supposed to spend your lifetimes evolving mentally, physically, and spiritually. Not chasing material desires. Selfish wants and needs. Oh, I'm going to become a big celebrity and get lots of attention. Okay. And then you're going to be weighed down by all the thoughts of, you know, social validation that you cling to and this and that. Oh, no, I won't. I have plenty of money. I won't be, you know. Money. The fuck is money? Only a poor and wretched soul needs money to feel rich inside. I feel rich just being alive. I feel like I won the lottery, baby. All the money in the world can't make you feel as good as I do. And I mean, I ain't got much. I pay my bills on time. I eat good. My neighbor be hooking it up too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, got good neighbors, you know. That's the type of thing that makes you feel rich. Things that money can't buy. Like loving yourself. When you're at your lowest. See, a lot of people never been drugged through the dirt. They need to be. They need to be humbled to the dirt. It's all a part of life. It's a cycle. Get used to it and get good at it so humanity can evolve and maybe make it off this rock. I don't know. I'm tired of hearing myself talk. It's all one love. Peace.